In this video, we're going to talk about the advanced query type available in the Divi FilterGrid plugin, which is available at diviplugins.com. When you first add the Divi FilterGrid plug module to your page, the default query type is going to be the basic one. And again, this is limited to blog posts only and blog post categories. So whether you're wanting to display another custom post type like WooCommerce products or the Divi built-in projects, you're going to need to switch this from the basic query type to the advanced query type. And once we switch to the advanced query type, it's still going to default to displaying post and post categories. So if we want to select, if we want to display, let's say Divi projects, we'll select the post types, click on projects and set the value, and now you'll see the grid will change to displaying projects. You can also select multiple custom post types. So if we wanted to display jobs, we could display both of them. And then if we, let's go back to just displaying projects. And now we can fine tune the query to exactly the exact projects that we want to display. So if we leave it as is, it'll display all projects. And then we can click on Use Taxonomies. And now we have the option to select which taxonomies we want to use to limit our results. So let's say we want to limit it by project categories. And then let's say we have 3 project categories and each of them have 2 posts. So let's just say we wanted to display project category 1, set the value, and this should just display projects that are in project 1. Let me click on the post element section and I'll display these taxonomies so that we can see where we're at here. So I'm going to display the project categories and the project tags in the post meta. Okay, so project category 1, project category 1. Let's go back up to our query options. And now we can say, let's display posts that are in project category 1 or posts that are in tags. So let's go to, let's add tags to our list here. And then we can go to the terms and select any of our tags here. So let's just select the first one. And now it should only display posts in category 1 and tag, first tag. Or I'm sorry, or. That's our relationship is or. So here's our category 1, and here's our first tag. The other thing we can do is change this relationship to an and that'll only display posts that have project category 1 and project tag first tag. So this is only, we only have one result here, project 1. So you can change the taxonomy relationship, you can change the term relationship, you can decide whether or not to include child terms. You can exclude specific taxonomies and specific terms from that taxonomy. So as you can see, the advanced query type is, as the name states, very advanced. There's a lot of options you can do here, and it can get a little bit overwhelming. But the important thing is that it doesn't need to be any more difficult than what you make it. So if we, for instance, reset all of our options here and just say we switched to advanced and now we selected our post type, it'll display all projects from your website in the grid, and you don't have to fine tune it to only display specific ones, or you can. So by default, it'll display all projects if that's all you select. And then as you start going through all these options, then you can start fine tuning it. So the other important thing to note with the advanced query type is, if you probably noticed at the top here, we're still displaying our post categories. And that's because by default, everything will default to post and post categories. So the next thing we need to do once we've selected the advanced query type is scroll down to our filters options. And now we can say, okay, we want to select filter taxonomies. We want to select our project categories. And if I change that, now I can see my project categories listed at the top here in the filters. And then you can also select multiple taxonomies here as well. So we'll select categories and tags. And now our tags are showing as well. And then we can even go further and do a multi-level filter. So currently we're just using a single level filter, which is the default. That will display all of your terms from all taxonomies on one filter level. So we can change that to multiple levels and display multiple levels of filters here. We'll go into this in more detail in another video, but I just wanted to show you if you're wanting to do this. Actually, I need to select project categories. We'll add that one, and then the next one we'll select project tags, add that as a new level, set those, and you'll see 2 levels, 1 project categories, 1 project tags. So that is the advanced query type. And again, if you want more information about the filters options, we'll go on that in a separate video. Thank you for watching.